Hi and welcome to Ali Lives Well on Less. I'm Ali, an early retired teacher, currently living well on my small pension. And today is Foodie Friday, so welcome to my kitchen where we're going to have a little chat about what's in my freezer, or freezers I should say. We're heading towards the end of the month, next month April. Everything is going up in price. I'll go over that on Monday, but yep, I already know that my council tax is increasing by a reasonable amount, so I'm going to have to adjust my money totals. And as always, the easiest way to save money, cut back, is to cut back on my supermarket spending. So I'm having a wee look in my freezers just to see what I've got left, and you'll see that I actually have a lot of stuff. It's a little bit disorganized because I haven't done this for a couple of months. So it's always good to sort out your freezer, your cupboard, your fridge, just to see what you've got before you decide how much you're going to spend at the supermarket. So yeah. I'm thinking already that April is going to be a low spend month, certainly supermarket wise. And you'll see from what I've got in the freezer, I have a lot of food, and I still have loads and loads of things like pasta, rice, oats. I've got plenty of tins in the store cupboard. So yep, low spend April is definitely on the cards. So first of all, while, Luna has just moved her yogi ball over onto the rug, lovely. So we're going to have a wee look inside the freezers and make a list of everything that I have and potential portion sizes of things, etc. Just to see how many meals I've got and if there was anything lurking that could be used up in some sort of creative way. So I'll show you what's in my freezers, I'll show you the list, and then I'll show you at the end some of the things that I am going to be doing with my stuff. So have a wee look. So people always say, oh, your freezer always looks neat and tidy. Yes, it does when I show it on camera after I've tidied it. So it's the end of the month, so I really need to have a wee look and see what I've got in here. And I haven't even opened it to see what's in here. Thank you, Luna. So this is kind of how it looks most of the time. So top one is usually bread. So yeah, I've got some bread, but then I've also got some Brussels sprouts that need to be moved. What else have I got in here? Oh, roast parsnips. Yep, so obviously I needed space to, I need some space to freeze things. Thank you, Luna. Yeah, and Luna's yogi stuff is in. Oh, and I've also got a pack of minced beef, thank you, that my mum gave me. Yeah, I need to think of something for that. Right, okay, so this is really what I need to do. I've got a great big bag, but only one portion left of roast potatoes. Please don't lick the bags. So I'm going to use my tubs to sort of streamline some of the things. So, still got the hot smoked salmon fillets that were the impulse buy. Got potato wedges. Oh, meatloaf. I forgot I still had so many portions of meatloaf. Got some cabbage that my daughter-in-law gave me. Last week, right, okay, right, this is a veggie one. Oh, ginger. Oh, thank you, you don't like ginger. Yeah. Someone asked what happened to the rest of the can of tomatoes that I used in my stretching the beef mince. Well, here they are. They're just frozen. Right, okay, that's not too bad. I just need to make a note of what's in there. Yeah, and that's some veggies. Right, okay, that's not as bad as I thought. Right, okay, I will get organising with this and I'll show you what it looks like after I've done it. The second freezer is a little more organised. Here we've got some coconut milk and coconut cream in the wee tubs. Got buttermilk, butter, fruit, the end of a white loaf, and I think at the back that's just some frozen melon. And then if I bring you down, this one has the 2 cottage pies. It's got I think there's 1 mince left. The frozen peppers, as you can see, they're just wrapped in cling film. They'll need to be defrosted for a day before they get cooked. Likewise with the wee pies. I've got some chicken rice soup and some ham and lentil soup in tubs. And then at the bottom, I've got some stock, tomato stock, chicken stock, tomato sauce, and what's there? Oh, a Luna chicken. Just some chicken and carrots and stuff that was done in the slow cooker. So this one doesn't really need sorting, just needs categorised. So there we go. Okay, so I've had a good rummage round the freezers and I have made my list. I will leave a photograph of that so that you can see my list more clearly. Top half is sort of the main food items and the main meal things that I have, which I keep at the bottom of this fridge freezer. And the bottom half are all the extra bits that I can add to stuff to just make life a little bit more interesting. So you can pause the video here if you wish. Okay, I hope that was long enough so that you can see. But basically, I have about 11 or 12 portions of food that is either meat-based or fish-based. And I also have that pack of raw mince that my mum gave me. Generally, I don't freeze meat raw. I prefer to cook it first and then freeze it, especially if it's reduced, but that's just me. It came to me already frozen, so I just prefer to cook meat first and then freeze it, especially if it's reduced, just because it's not at its sort of peak quality, and I'm a little bit wary of defrosting reduced meat for a day or so in the fridge. And remember, you shouldn't defrost stuff on your kitchen counter if it's meat, especially fish and chicken. They're a bit iffy. But yeah, so quite a lot of meat or fish things there. These are the vegetables that I have prepped myself and frozen, and most of them sort of come from the little boxes. That's the commercial stuff that I normally buy. So it's like just Tesco frozen broccoli, cauliflower and so on. And then in my wee freezer, I like to keep things that I can add to dishes and sauces and just make the meals a bit more interesting. So I know I've got quite a lot in there. Luna's finished her yogi ball, so we're now getting the water dribbled all over my kitchen floor, aren't we? Okay, so I keep forgetting where I am. Luna keeps distracting me. Okay, so going to have a quick look in the fridge, which I'll warn you is pretty bare, but then I do normally have a bare fridge as it is. I've got about half a tub of Greek yogurt that I'm going to make new yogi balls for Luna, although I did use some of that to make a yogurt cake, and I'll put a picture and the recipe on the blog. It was really easy and simple to make. Yeah, I was quite pleased with that. I've just got quite a large bit of cheese left, so that should last for a while. Teeny bit of butter. And I took all the bread endy bits out of the freezer to defrost, and I'm going to blitz these for breadcrumbs, and I'm going to make a big sort of gratin vegetable dish. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll make some cheese sauce, put some veggies in it, and put some breadcrumbs and cheese on the top. All the fresh veg I've got are some carrots that are pushing their luck a wee bit, and a bit of cucumber, usual stuff in the door, sourdough. I'm going to do, yeah, I know, beep, beep, beep. I'm going to do a wee update on the sourdough bread making process, and I'll do some troubleshooting. I might do that next week or the week after, I will see. Yeah, I think it's worth having a wee chat about sourdough. And if you want to see inside my bottom freezer, it's now all nicely tidied and sorted, so I'm just going to tip the camera down so that you can see it. And everything is now sorted. So in the top we have bread and a single yogi ball, but I'll put the mould in there shortly. Sorry, bread and naan bread. In here we've got all our meat and fish portions. Here I've got mostly my home frozen veggies in here, plus some broccoli. And in the bottom, I've just got my butternut squash, green beans, peas and cauliflower. So lots of potential for a nice veggie gratin. So, back up. Whoops, a bit wobbly. Okay, so today, excuse the hair, today's really wet and dreich and horrible here, so it's a good day to be sorting out the freezer. Yeah, it does entertain Luna because she tries to lick things, but hey ho. Luna and I are going to a Teenage Tearaways dog behaviour class tonight, so I will update you on that because Miss Luna is a teenage tearaway at the moment. We're having a little battle of wills at the moment when we are out and about on our lead. So yeah, we'll get some expert advice on that, but I think we're going to get a bit wet later on. So yeah, that's going to be fun. So I'll report back on that at some point as well. So thanks for watching all the way to the end. Thank you so much when you like and comment, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do. My numbers are creeping closer and closer to that 10,000 mark, so thank you so much if you are a subscriber. Doesn't cost anything, remember, you just click subscribe and it just does something in the YouTube's magical algorithm. So yeah, so thank you for watching. Have a fabulous Friday. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you again on Monday for a roundup of my March spending and yeah, a little look at what I think April is going to look like, and I think a lot of us are in the same boat. So yeah, have a lovely weekend and I'll see you again on Monday. Thanks for watching. Bye.